Welcome to My Cup of Crazy. I'm Bryna, and I just want this channel to be a place where I can share some of the crazy shenanigans my kids get up to, because I guess they're just normal kids, but some of the stuff they do is just hilarious. And just sit and bring maybe hopefully some joy or friendship or fellowship to your lives over a cup of tea. So today I am drinking some candy apple lime-ade. The recipe is in the description. And if you want to check out any other teas, there's a link in the description as well. So tell me, what has been your go-to drink this summer? I have been drinking matcha lemonade like it's my job. And sometimes I make it with sparkling seltzer or sparkling water to make sparkling matcha lemonade, or just sparkling lemonade. Huge fan in this hot weather. So let me know in the comments, what are you drinking? And let me know where you're from. I am in the great state of Michigan, and yeah, it's beautiful, sunshiny, sunny today. Crazy story. So I have 3 kids, and at least for now, we'll refer to them by their initials. I have A, who's 5.5, D, who is almost 4, so 3, and I have E, who just turned 2, and all girls. So my husband is dramatically outnumbered, and he's totally fine with that. By the way, when I was pregnant with E, he was rooting for a girl anyways, because that's what he knew. So we're good to go. But A is 5 and recently lost her first teeth, and she lost 2 really close to each other. And so the first time she lost a tooth, we were thinking, okay, what can we give her? Like, we don't really like the whole lying about the tooth fairy thing, but like she kind of is into it, so whatever. We could just put a quarter under her, but that's not really, you can't do anything with a quarter. What can we do? So we gave her, my husband went to his office and he printed her a coupon for 1 free ice cream cone and put a little image of a fairy holding a tooth on it, and she thought it was awesome. She didn't even care that the tooth was gone. She just thought it was awesome. And so then she lost another tooth just a couple days later, and we were like, okay, what do we do now? Like, do we just, she's like, well, maybe this time the tooth fairy will give me money. And we're like, I don't know that we're gonna do something for every tooth. And so we were thinking, and I was like, well, one time my grandparents gave me $1. I mean, this was a long time ago, so $1 was a big deal then too. And he was like, yeah, let's do that. So we gave her $1, and she comes downstairs and she's just so excited. And this is like a month ago now, and she saves this $1, and she like tucks it into her backpack for when school starts in case she has a bake sale, she can buy stuff. And the other day, she's looking at this $1. She goes, Mom, it says, in God we trust. The tooth fairy must know God, or the tooth fairy knows about God. And I mean, really, like, just craziness. The other thing is, so I come downstairs in the morning and my daughters are downstairs, and D, my 3-year-old, says, Mom, I touched my epiglottis. I'm like, what? Yeah, I just wanted to touch it, so I just put my hand in and I touched it. And I'm like, well, I said, did you like, and she goes, no, I choked. So yeah, she gagged herself trying to touch her epiglottis. And apparently the only reason I think she even knows that word is because E, my youngest, who's 2, has kind of a weird epiglottis. So like when she yawns really big, her epiglottis comes up and you can see it in the back of her throat, and it kind of looks like a snake tongue in the back of her throat. It's super weird, and we were like, what? The first time we noticed it. But it's normal, it's no big deal. So I guess that's how she knows what her epiglottis is. And then today guys, I was sitting here at the dining room table, and from here I can see the fridge. So I look over and I see that somebody had messed with the eggs in the fridge, because I had them stacked differently, and now there's a big tall tower of the egg cartons. Whatever. And then I go into the fridge to get stuff for the girls for lunch, and I found this. Here's what happened. The girls asked if they could have a cucumber, and I said, yes, you can share a cucumber. And I was still in bed. And I came down, and there's part of a cucumber on the countertop, and I'm like, whatever, they ate it. No, this is what they did. They made a special salad for either me or for their dad. So this is a cashew container. They finished off the cashews, or I did yesterday, and they thought, perfect. So they didn't cut those cucumbers, friends. They bit them. D bit them and then put them in, along with pieces of tortilla and baby carrots. And then, to make it extra special, she added sprinkles. 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 With cucumbers and carrots. And she put it in the fridge. And she had to move the egg carton so that there was room. So, I mean, like, no, we're not going to be eating this. We did explain that we didn't want to eat stuff that she had chewed and spit out, and that she should probably refrain from cooking stuff like that. I will have to stick a picture up here of the first time they made me breakfast in bed. It was incredibly thoughtful. They made me a sandwich. They took 2 pieces of bread, and then we had some mini sweet peppers, and they like ripped, broke, probably bit one, and put some pieces on the bottom bread and some cherry tomatoes. And then they went outside to the garden and picked some basil and put some basil on there. And then they grabbed a tortilla and they rolled it up and they stuck it on top. And that was my breakfast that they made for me. They didn't quite bring it to me in bed, but they were sure excited to have made me breakfast. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you are able to enjoy some sunshine, some summer weather. And I'll see you next time. Bye!